Recognize him?
Yeah, that's my witness, Angel Cruz.
He was supposed to testify against Carlos Ramirez and the ace double treys in court today.
Great.
Until one of the jurors said I tried to sway her vote.
That would be like the Pope being on the take.
Yeah, well, the judge believed her, ordered a mistrial.
Well, your business card was in his mouth. He's already gotten to one of your jurors, and now your witness.
He's sending a message.
Yeah, don't cooperate with Aaron Reagan.
Or maybe Aaron Reagan is next.
Well, it's the end of an era for Blue Bloods, that is. Tomorrow night, part 2 of season 14, the show's final season, is set to premiere.
No, don't go. Don't go. Joining us now are actors Donnie Wahlberg and Marisa Ramirez. Yeah. Congrats on an incredible run. This is going to be the show. We convince you to just keep going.
We're laughing because I sounded like Popeye the Sailor Man in that scene, but we're crying because it is so bittersweet.
It's so wild. Before we start, Donnie, I feel like a little slice of home is here right now. My family's from Hingham, so it's so great to see you.
Come on, Hingham?
Yeah. Wow. South Shore, baby.
Home of the original Wahlburgers.
Absolutely.
The original.
I've been there many times. We love it.
Well, thank you so much.
You know, doing a little deep dive for this interview, like I just, I can't believe it, but and then you actually said that you were first told, like, you weren't even sure if it was going to work. Like, Blue Bloods might not happen. And then you get the call, like, yes, we're going to do it, and move to New York. Like, could you ever imagine that it was going to turn into this Friday night tradition for so many people waiting for a family dinner scene?
My gosh, you know, it's funny you brought that up because I was working with New Kids on the Block at the time, and we were on a cruise ship with 3,000 fans, and I was told on Friday as the cruise ship was departing, or Thursday when it was departing, by my agent, yeah, your show's not going to make it on the air. There's not going to be a show. And then Sunday, as we were out floating around at sea somewhere, I got a message, you have to call your agent. And I was like, how do I call back to land? And they were like, and that's how long ago it was. Like, I didn't even know if you could. That's how long the show's been on the air. I literally found a phone call. My agency said, you need to be in New York tomorrow. The show's going on the air and it's going to be called Blue Bloods instead of its original name, which was Reagan's Law. And it's been 14 years of just amazingness ever since, whether it's the crew, the cast, and all the amazing relationships that we formed and built over the years, the memories, or the amazing support from the fans all over the world, honestly. It's just been a real, really special thing to be a part of, and it is bittersweet.
And Marisa, didn't you start on the show as a guest appearance, and then that turned into something after season 4?
I was supposed to be here for one episode. I came in from LA for 2 weeks, and it just, he was kind of, will you stay for the next episode? Will you stay for another one? You should stay for another one. You stay for more. And then here I am, 11 years later. I had to relocate from LA, and my whole world just changed. And I don't know where I would be without Blue Bloods, without Donnie. It's been the most amazing experience, the biggest blessing in my world.
Wow.
So lucky.
You guys have great on-screen chemistry. I want to know 2 things. A, are we going to see you get together romantically? But B, Donnie, there's a theme here. Apparently you also, Bridget Moynihan, who's also a New Englander, she turned it down. You said, you have to do this show. You can even have my paychecks if it doesn't make it.
I didn't cast the show, but I will take credit for fighting for some of the cast members. And Bridget, yeah, when I read the script, I actually visualized, I read the first dinner scene and Danny was arguing with his sister, and I said, this has got to be Bridget. We were already friends, and I called her and said, do the show, please, please, please. And she said, I already passed on it. I don't want to do it. And I made a bet with her, and we negotiated a side deal to get her to agree to do the show, and she did, thank goodness. And again, Marisa was great. You know, when you work with great people, you want to continue to work with great people. And Marisa, from day one, she just showed up, and we laughed. We had a great time. She's very smart about script and adding layers to the character and stuff. So I just was like, you know, who better to work with, you know, for the next few years if the show continues on than Marisa. And Yeah, it's just, and that goes for so many people in the cast and the crew. You know, we've built relationships that we've now become a family. It really is. People see the Reagan family on screen, but off screen, there's a family of, 500 people who work on this show who care about each other and have watched each other go through ups and downs and life changes and all these different things. And it's been a very, very special experience.
It's the end of an era for sure. We're going to miss you guys on our Friday nights.
They're telling us we have to wrap you. We'd keep you forever, just like we want the kids show. But Marisa, thumbs up, thumbs down. Do we think we're going to see romance real quick? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh, I don't know. You're gonna have to watch.
It's a surprise.
Yeah,
There's surprises.
We're going to find out. All right, guys.
Thank you both.
Thank you. Thank you. You can catch season 14, part 2 of the premiere this Friday at 10, right here on Channel 3. You can also find the show streaming on Paramount+.